Hey everybody. Today on DotTube we are going to make some consignment lots for when you want to send me consignments. So here's what you're going to need. So here I've got my 18 post-it notes. Now you can do these a little bit differently, but this is what I like to do, and I make categories and then I lot them out. So on the top row we have CR7, Messi, Madrid, Barcelona. Other, I'll explain as we go for other. Autos, singles, which is like the single auctions. Patches, Chelsea. Listed, ladies, listed being the listed auctions. US men's, I do the big Italy teams together, so that'd be Inter, AC, and Juve. And then I do the two big German teams together, being Dortmund and Bayern. And then City, United, Liverpool, and Arsenal. So I got 18 stickers. I got my trusty blue painter's tape and some rubber bands and bags if we need them for team bags. I like to use these graded card sleeve bags. I know some of you use bigger bags, but that's what I use. And then obviously we have our cards. So there's going to be two videos. In video one, I'm going to do this top box. And then there is a box under here that I will do after for a second video. But this is just filled to the brim with unorganized, chaotic cards and lots, bags. So this should be very straightforward. This should be very easy on you. If you do it this way, your auctions will sell a little bit better. It'll make it easier on me because there'll be less auctions, which is ultimately good for you as well as the buyers. So all we're gonna do is I'm just over here in the box, just grabbing a bunch of cards. I think he already has some bricks created for us. I will explain bricks quickly in this video so that you can understand like how to make them if you want to make them. This probably is going to be a heavy Man United consignment because I know that this individual is a Man United fan. But it really is this easy. All you do is you go Christian Eriksen, United. Okay, I'll show a few cards so you kind of get the idea. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal. We got Italians, Juve. Okay, so here's where I come in handy. So are Chelsea fans really buying Pulisic at this point, even if he's in his Chelsea kit? No. So I stick him with US men's. Okay, here's Mason Mount. Do Chelsea fans want to buy Mason Mount? No, not really. Do Man United fans want to buy Mason Mount? No, not really. So anything that isn't listed, I just throw in other and we make lots out of that. Same with João Felix. He goes in other in the Chelsea kits. Fati, I'm still putting in Barcelona because he should be in Barcelona this upcoming season. We got Real. So here's a patch card. It's a patch card of one of these teams that I have listed out. So it goes in the patches pile. See, this is a patch that is in one of the listed teams. That goes in United. That just goes patches. Here's Harry Kane in his England kit, not Tottenham, so I will throw him in the two German stack, Bayern. Marquinhos doesn't play for Arsenal anymore, he goes in other. Ajax other. Alphonso Davies, Bayern, Real. It's a gold. Some of you might throw it in singles. I don't. I'm just going to make it in a lot. We got Josko, plays on City now. Doesn't have a lot of City kit uniforms. I'm going to put him in City. Other Beckham, even though it's a base card. I'll still just throw it in United. Okay, so here's Ronaldo. He actually has his own sticker, so he's going to go. We're just going to make CR7 lots. United. Other, that's Gavi in his Spain kit. I pretty much ignore countries other than the US, so he's going to go in Barcelona. Other, US men's, and that's an Adeyemi rookie. He's going to go with Dortmund. Rico Lewis is going to City. Bayern, Liverpool, Italians, other. So this is kind of how this goes. You get the hang of it really fast. It is very easy. There's not a lot of thinking involved until you come across a card that we want to run individually, which we haven't got to yet. We also have not gotten a lot of autos. Casillas, I like to put him with Real, so that's where he's going. This is pretty much it. It is not rocket science. It should be very easy. At the end of this, we will discuss how I was accidentally putting some City players with United. Switch that. I'll talk about how to make. So Jude in his England kit, he's going to Real. Foden City. United. The Man United stack is already quite big. Rasmus Højlund United. Alonga I do put in other. I'll throw Dybala and Juve because they kind of like him. There's obviously other ways you could categorize these. This is my favorite method. So Jude in his Dortmund kit does go in Dortmund because the Dortmund fans like him. I do just put these. The categories are quite simple. This should not be rocket science. Again, you can make a few adjustments if you want, but I found that team lots of teams that don't have a lot of collectors in the hobby don't really do well. No one's really actively looking for them for the most part. So I just like to make bigger lots of them all together. We will get there in a second. Or actually a few minutes. This is just kind of Lamine Yamal's on fire. I'll probably run that by itself. So there's our first single auction. It goes over here under the singles post-it note. So that's a Ronaldo red scope. That's going to be its own auction. Mbappe Sapphire, that's going to be its own auction. Pedri rookie out of 75, that'll be its own auction. Purple rookie, I'm going to say no. Thomas Partey Arsenal gold, its own auction. Gakpo gold out of 10, that's going to be its own auction. Another thing, we haven't run into any slabs yet. If you've watched any of my shows, I run slabs. Eatball is an other. That's a listed auction. If you've seen any of my shows, I run slabs at the end of consignment, so I will put the slabs off to the Theo Zidane's other. I will put the slabs off to the side because I run those at the end of every consignment. All these lots and singles will be sudden death. There's a Benzema color blast. So here's our first listed auction. That will be a listed auction because it's worth more than $50. Sancho in Dortmund goes in Dortmund. Nice Musiala. So as you can see, I only make team lots of Barcelona, Real Madrid, the two Milans, Juve, the Big Six minus Tottenham, because I'm just going to be honest, Tottenham does not sell great in lots. And the two big German teams, and that is it. Gravenberch and his Bayern kit goes in other. But this is definitely my preferred method. Whoops. Get you guys back up here. Of lot creation. All right, so here we go. Now we're in autos. So this is an auto. It's just going to go. It's a non-listed auto. See, that's a nice. Is that a 101? Yes, it is. So that is going to be a listed auction. That's a case hit, but it's still just going to go in others. That's just a standard patch. That's going to go in the patches. Calvert-Lewin out of 5. We'll run that by itself. So kind of just go with your gut. There's no reason to overthink it for, singles. I tend to do anything that's not over $15 or something that I don't feel is over $15. I just lot it out. So Mason Mount in his United kit does go in United. So So like here's an example that people like to run singles, but I don't think they're worth it. It's just a Chronicles out of 10. I throw them in other. So Messi has his own pile. CR7's got his own pile. And as you see, a lot of the cards just end up in other. This is obviously an incredibly heavy Man United consignment, so I'd probably note that. Oh, there's a good one. Garnacho match worn auto out of 50. That is going to be a listed auction. For these, I like to take them out of the Ultra Pros and put them in their own top loaders. So I'm going to grab a top loader right now. I like to have everything be uniform. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be a listed auction. We got a Coutinho auto out of 10. It's a thickie. Let's grab a 130. My gut tells me that is not going to be listed. Manu Sanchez auto. That's just going to be a standard auto. Garnacho patch, probably run by itself because it's match worn. That's not quite 130. Let's grab a 100. I still think a 100 is going to be too thick. Let's grab a 70. Yep. 70 is correct. Singles. We got 2 more Garnacho patches. If you feel like you've seen enough, at any point, go ahead and fast forward to when I start actually making the lots. Otherwise, you can kind of just watch to get a feel for how I categorize stuff. So Ferran Torres auto out of 5, I'm going to go listed. And Nkunku auto listed. Cole Palmer auto, he's hot. I'll put him in the not the listed. Sorry, Torres and Nkunku were just singles. Palmer's listed. Let's go listed on that. That's just a standard auto. Okay, Liverpool auto. Here's our first good example. Liverpool auto that doesn't make singles. It's just going to go in the Liverpool stack. Auto, Barcelona. Gold Alphonso Davies auto. You find leaving them in one touches. I just do not like leaving them in the card savers. So let's go listed on that. Or actually, let's go single on that, and we'll go listed on the Pedri match worn auto. Let's grab some more cards out of here. We're making pretty good progress here. We're about to run into some slabs. It'll be good to show you how I handle those. All right, so we just keep going along. Camavinga rookie, that's going to go in Real. Other Mbappe and PSG kit, I'm now just putting in the Real stack. Is that yellow or gold? That is yellow, so that's just going to go in the Real. Real, Barca. Barca fans hate Dembele. I'm going to put him in other, actually. Trincao is other. Fadi's Barcelona. United. He's one of the Milans. A little disheveled over here. United, Inter. Just flip those around. Other, United. Nicholas Jackson is Chelsea. That's actually our first Chelsea card. We got a Locatelli at a 10. Do I think that sells for $15? Maybe. Gakpo rookie at a 15. We'll put that in singles. Mbappe case hit, singles. Chelsea, Leao Zebra is going to be by itself. Laporte, where the hell? Oh, Laporte's in Saudi. Odegaard goes in Arsenal. Mbappe's in Real. Chelsea, Frankie's with Barca. Echeverry is with City. And a Laudrup case hit and his Barcelona kit. Let's go Barcelona. Nunez is with City. Kobe Minu. Risa Balaga. I guess Real. Oops. Basically, if the fans like the player, even if he's gone, I'll put them with the team. If they don't really care, I'll just throw it another. If you're not sure, I'd lean towards putting it with the team. I don't think it hurts, but it also doesn't help the team lots. And the team lots are far more important than the other lots. Numbered Ronaldo, definitely by itself. Wayne Rooney out of 75. Messi jersey card, definitely a single. Koulibaly rookie out of 25. Let's go single. Making good progress here. Just a staggering amount of United. Again, we run into a couple sleeves or a couple Ultra Pros. Let's go ahead and take those out. Throw those in some top loaders. Of course, in a stunning turn of events, it is more United. Okay. Got a Foddy Gold Bubbles auto. We'll run that as a single. United, United, other, United, 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 United. Oh, ladies. Got another ladies card. United, Hannibal, other, United, other. United. Bruno Tiger, we will run by itself. United, Messi in the Messi stack. Air, wrong back. Montiel with Reina. That's kind of funky. We'll run that by itself. And Ronaldo. Lamine Yamal. Base insert, I'll probably just throw with Barca. Silver, I will run by itself. Ronaldo, Beckham. We got a Fusion Sancho out of 50. United. Other. These are all other. Busquets goes with Barca. Our first Leach on Martinez, I think. We got a green James Tarkowski. That'll be its own auction. Maitland-Niles. Let's go other. Okay, just a few more here. Just a few more, and then we'll lot it out. I'll show you how to do that. Oops. Just like I'll never edit a post, I'll never edit a video. You get all my fuck-ups. Feature stars out of 15. Other. Gravenberg, not in his Bayern kit, will go to Liverpool. Other, Real. Lewandowski in his Bayern kit goes to Bayern. Messi, we can run by itself. Mudryk, Chelsea. Danny Welbeck, Arsenal legend, still going to go in. Oh, no, it goes in the autos pile, sorry. Auto. Foddy can go with Barcelona. Yunus Musa can go with the U.S. Auto, and a John Brooks. That's a cool card. Jersey numbers. That is match worn. We'll run that by itself. Cool card. Autos. Got a Harry Kane England kit. Let's put that with Bayern. We got some oddball stuff. If you just want to send me the oddball stuff without worrying about sorting it, that is fine. That's what I would do. I don't feel inclined to do anything with it right now other than put it off to the side. So oddball stuff, don't worry about it. Just send it to me as is. I do not care. So these are just slabs that are slabs. So I put the slabs off to the side to make a separate stack. Oh, we got some more slabs here. Let's see if any of these are worthy of being listed. Slab. That's a listed slab. Create a little space here. Just a slab. Alright, I'll show you guys a bit more. Slab. Little tag slab. Is that numbered? No, it is not. Slab. Let's list that one. Moose rookie out of 150 SGC9. Okay. Oh, okay. So here, our consignor has already made some beautiful bricks here. So this is where, well, that does not deserve to be in a brick, but I will worry about that later. I'll worry about that later. We have a nice, looks to be a Barcelona brick. These are cards that are just either nice base cards, refractors, inserts, unnumbered parallels basically. This looks like a Man United brick. That's going to be a Spain or Barcelona brick. I'll look at that in a minute because I got to pull the molds out. I won't do that right now. But if you want to make bricks yourself and send them to me, that would be great. I do not open them when I stream them. I also do not open them right now other than when I see something like that. But yeah, you can just send me bricks. Typically, it's better to write what the brick is, like on a sticky note or something, so both I and the buyers know what's in it. Bricks actually tend to do pretty good numbers, and it is a great way to purge like your base silvers, base silver prism refractors, unnumbered parallels, inserts. They do great in that format. So we just have some more bricks in here. The rest of this is bricks. So I don't feel inclined to go through and show you guys all that. I'm not super worried about it. So I'm gonna put the bricks that I just pulled out. The slabs that are not listed are done as is. No more, nothing else needs to be on the subject. But the slabs in the box you're gonna ship to me. So slabs are done. Listed auctions. Okay, so I like to tape these up. I'm not going to do all of them right now, but I do prefer to have them all taped up, like, let me focus, like so. So I like to have them all taped up. If they're in one touches, they're fine. All the slabs should be bagged, like this one and like this one. Get those in bags. So tape those singles, one touches. Let's take a rubber band. And you can pack this in a different bag or leave it in there in a rubber band. You can put it in its own bubble bag. We are going to separate these listed auctions. So now the listed auctions have been separated. We can throw those in the box somewhere in a separate bag. Or people have done separate packages even. I do not care. Okay. The singles. Now, as I said before, I prefer to have these all taped up. I'm not going to do that for the purpose of this video. So we're done with the singles. Now, it's time to make some lots. Now, I have moved from rubber bands to team bags. I'm also going to throw the oddball stuff back in the box. Now, in the end, when you've got all your lots created, everything's in the box, I would prefer a count. Highly prefer if you give me a count of auctions. That is, it makes it far easier on me, and that way I can just pull your listeds out. And since you've made the lots like I would make them, they're going to look good. I'm not worried about it. If you give me that count, I can get you into stream much faster. Okay, so normally patches I like to have about 5 or 6. So this one we only have 3. I'm not worried about it. That's all we have for this consignment. So if you only have 3 patch cards, just lot them together, and that's that. Patches are done. Autos, it looks to me we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have, oh, that's Chelsea. I accidentally threw some autos with Chelsea, so let's get these autos out of here. Because Modric. So we only have 4 Chelsea cards, that's fine. That's all you got, that's all you got. Chelsea. Arsenal, not enough to divide up. There's Arsenal. So I probably should have shown you what it looks like. So those are all your stacks. Obviously there were some smaller stacks here, but this consignment was crazy Man United heavy, and your other stack is always going to be quite substantial. So that's where I think people waste a lot of time, is building team lots out of like Burnley and Wolfsburg. No one cares. Okay, so Liverpool's not enough to divide, so we're just gonna bag up Liverpool. Not bag them up. I just take a rubber band. Oh, I like to do rubber bands over the top as opposed to side, so the cards do not come out. Ladies, there's only 2 cards, doesn't matter. USA men's, only 3 cards, doesn't matter. Done. Let's do these smaller ones. City, looks like they got about 10. 10 is actually my preferred size for these lots. So that one's good to go. let's see if we got some smaller ones. Messi only has 2 cards, doesn't matter. You got what you got. Ronaldo maybe has 6. Done there. All right, now we're starting to get. So I made this Germany stack. I'm just going to go ahead and separate Germany from BVB real quick. Sorry. Separate Bayern from BVB real quick. That's borderline 2. When they're borderline, it's just 1. We got a BVB stack here. Now, it does not matter how big or small your consignment is. I would go through this exact same process. Doesn't matter. So, okay, so here's an example of why I do Italy, the 3 Italy teams together and the 2 Germany teams. I don't see enough here to do individual teams if I don't have to. So now we just have Italy. All right. Here's Real. That looks like enough for 2. Let's make this easy on ourselves. 1, 2. Again, this is not rocket science. If you really want to, you can go through the individual lots and try to perfect them. I do not. I just say, here's 10 cards, here's 8 cards. Done. Easy peasy. Barcelona. That looks like 2 big ones. That looks about right. 1, 2. That's that. Again, if you ever have any questions, please let me know. You can reach me. You can reach me pretty much anywhere through here, on Discord, on Instagram. Be happy to answer all of your questions. So here's our autos. I do like my autos to be about 6, but I don't think we can make 3 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. We each have 13. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So don't get overwhelmed if you have a big, unorganized mass of cards, because while on video and talking to you and sorting, I still think I'm going to finish this in about 30 minutes. And this was probably, 1,000 cards, if not more. Now, obviously, he made the bricks beforehand, but okay. Now, you can count if you want. I just eyeball. So that looks to be about 10. 10. Let's add a couple more to that. 10. And then it really is this easy. 10. Sure, 10. Let's grab a big old. And it really just look. You just eyeball it. You can count if you want. I do not. Let's call that 10 right there. Got the rest of our United. That looks like about 10. Let's grab one more. 10. And that's going to be more than 10. So let's go like 10. Let's just move these all around. And there you go. That's United. What may seem like a daunting task really is not. Very, very simple. So again, just to reiterate, I do like to have the post-it notes out if you don't know what your categories are, because you're probably only got, I obviously build consignments, or I curate consignments a lot, so I already know what my categories are in my head, so I don't actually need to write them out if it wasn't for this. But I would suggest doing it. If you want to swap around the categories a little bit based on what cards you know you have. I've moved away from player lots because most people buy in teams on whatnot. You can make player lots of bigger players besides Messi and CR7 if you have a lot. That is fine. I would stick to the teams that I suggested. That's kind of that. There's more than one way to do this. I'm just showing you how I do it. Make it a little less daunting, a little bit easy, a little less easy for you to, or a little easier for you to build these. So these other piles, I do about 15 because they're typically not as valuable cards. 10, 15, sure. 10, 15, sure. 10, 15, sure. 15, sure. And the rest, that looks good to me. All right, so we're just a shade over 30 minutes, but we are almost done. We started with all those cards, and now all these cards are ready to go off to consignment. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. But this is how I make. The only other thing I need to do, which is off video, is I need to count lots to categorize them, because I do about 400 auctions per show, and that's how I stock people in shows. But there we go, all done. We got a clean table. Obviously this box wouldn't work anymore, I'd have to resort it, but that's ready to go off for me. I'm gonna make a second one of these, as I said. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.